Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back in Star Citizen today. I've gotten a couple of these illegal monitors contracts accepted. I was having a little bit of trouble with getting those to actually show up in my accepted missions. But I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do these. Today I want to see how much money I can make in a half an hour. So, the timer is running. We've gone ahead and selected our first illegal monitor mission. This one is around Microtech at the ST4-22. So I am going to go ahead and select that. Comare, there we go. And we're going to go ahead and jump there. See how quickly we can get in and out. So my mission is to get in and get out as quickly as possible. So in order to do that, we are going to basically ignore, for the most part at least, any of the NPC pirates or bad guys that are in the area. We are essentially just going to be looking for the monitors themselves, which should be these ones over here, I would think. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my speed limiter here, and we'll fly out to the area. Oops, that's a prospector. Another prospector there. Aha, okay, so here is our monitor's location. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll fly out here. Get these monitors pinged and scanned down and tagged into each of our Cutlass Black. We should be getting some of these show up here relatively quickly. There we go, there's one, so I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, good, that's got one of them. Go ahead and see about hitting the rest of these. Those all should be actually pretty close, so I'm going to go ahead and see. I think this is probably one of them up here. Should be getting a contact on that pretty soon here. There we go, good. We'll blow past this one and get that one locked in. There we go, very good. And 17,031. That one's probably the last one there. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll fly over to this one here. Definitely not that one. And we'll get this last one locked in. And I always do this just so that the monitors are easy to find. Should be popping up here. Should have popped up there. But I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to go back and find the other one there. There's one, there's two. So our last one is going to be either over there or over here. I'm going to go ahead and pop over to this one just quickly, and we'll make sure that it's not this one. It's not that. One monitor, two monitor, three monitor. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pop over to this one then. I think this is probably our last monitor over here. This is probably the hardest bit. Is just making sure that you've got all of the mission, or all of the... Oh, it's not that one. There we go. Okay, so this is our last one. I'm going to go ahead and slow down here, and we'll just go ahead and unload on this thing as we come past. power over to weapons here, and perfect. There's one down. Go ahead and lock onto this one as well. Perfect. Another one. And we'll come and get this last one here. There we go. I'm using my thrust to keep this one, you know, relatively close. We're trying to stick around between 200 and between 200 and 500 meters from this thing. There we go. Alright, so there's my last one. That's all three. That's 20,000. I cannot quantum travel currently, so I can do one of two things here. I can either attempt to get out of range of the mantis, which will be the one that is keeping me from leaving, or I can attempt to destroy it. That's a Cutlass Black. Mantis, there we go. Alright, so we can take this guy out, and that will then allow us to quantum travel, assuming that they don't have a second one over here. These are relatively large targets, so I should be able to take this guy down without too much trouble. It's kind of blown past me a little bit here. Drop a couple of flares here and try and keep that missile from hitting me here. They have seemed rather persistent recently. The missiles, that is, they seem to zoom around quite a bit in an attempt to track you down and hit you. He's almost dead. Got quite a nasty spin on him there. Of course, it doesn't help that he's... There we go, perfect. Alright, so that's got that one. Whoop. And we now have quantum ability. So I'm going to go ahead and spool up my drive here. Drop a couple of flares and try and outrun this thing. And jump out. Perfect. Alright, so we've cleared that one. I'm going to go ahead and we'll find our next mission here. It's taken us approximately 8 minutes or so. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll find this next one, illegal monitors. This one is located around Calliope, so I'm going to go ahead and track that one. And we'll spool up our quantum drive here and jump to Calliope. So I'm going to do all of this in real time, so that we can keep track of the time that it's actually taking us to get each of these completed. That was 20,000 in about 8 minutes. So I'm expecting we can probably get around 60,000 or so within the 30 minutes. Maybe a little bit more than that, which means an easy 100,000 to 120,000 within an hour. So definitely a quite a profitable way of making some money pretty quickly. 100k an hour starting out, especially just, you know, in a starter ship, and right after a wipe is pretty decent money. There's not actually really much else that you can do where you can make that much that quickly. Even the bunker bounty missions are not that quick. About the only way that you can make more than that is to take the illegal missions, which will be in your personal tab, but can often get you a crime stat. And so unless you're willing to be running around the verse with one of those, there we go, there's one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and we will pull into this one here, there we go, and get this one tagged. And swap over to my engines here so that we can get our maximum acceleration recharge, our boost recharge. Come on. Just waiting on these to actually mark that we... There we go, perfect. We got another one over here at this 9,000 meters or so. I'm going to go ahead and pop over to that one. There we go, good. And hopefully this one will also tag as we get close. There we go, very good. And then we'll go ahead and find the last one. It's not that one, it's not that one. We're probably looking at this 19,000 or 19 kilometer mark here, so we'll go ahead and pop over to that one. Otherwise we've got that 18k one just out there. Yeah, I think this has got to be it. Well, maybe, hopefully. No, it's not. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pop over to this one. No, those are going to be the same ones. So we'll go ahead and pop over to this one then. So it could be either of these, really. And see if we can properly tag these down. Freelancer miss. It's not that one. This is always the challenging bit, is finding the monitors. Now these are generally pretty close to each other, as in like within 20,000 meters. So I don't think that it's going to be this one. Or not 20,000 meters, I suppose. Well, it is 20,000 meters. 12 kilometers. Drake Buccaneer. Mantis. Yeah, those will be the two coming after me and trying to keep me here. Got those two there, so possibly these ones. This is really the bit that starts to eat into your time. The destruction of the monitors is really not that long. Freelancer miss. No. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and head out here. We'll just continue to scan it. It might be that they are a little farther out. I don't think there's a second one here. That'd be rather strange to have two of them really close together like that. Got that one. Got that one. Where's our last one? Yeah, maybe they're broken. Generally, these are relatively easy to find. Take a quick look. This one... There we go. There's our last one. Okay. So we're at 14 minutes now. If we can get both of these knocked out in under 2 minutes or so, that'll give us two of these down in Back over to weapons here so we can get our recharge. One down. Perfect. Alright, on to the next. This one's just a hair closer, so we'll go ahead and pop over here. Try and slow down here so they're not coming in quite so quickly. Essentially trying to maintain the meters per second. You know, it's like if I'm 4,000 meters away, trying to maintain about 400 meters per second closing. You know, essentially 100 meters per second closing for every 1,000 meters per second, or 1,000 meters of distance. Try and get a little closer on this one so we can get a little more accurate. Hang on. Something's gone wrong with some of our repeaters. I'm not sure if they've overheated or what's... There we go. That's one of them. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my weapons and turn it back on again. See if that fixes it. There we go. Perfect. The old IT adage. If you tried turning it off and turning it back on again. There we go. Good solid stream into there. Try and continue to rotate around here. Perfect. And that's all three done there. Now it's 16 minutes and change. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll zoom out of here. Set my cruise control. We don't have the mantis to tangle with on this one. Illegal monitors detected. Euterpe, Microtech. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, Clio. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that one. We'll accept this offer. So there we go. Spool up our quantum drive. And head over to Clio. There we go. Make sure we've got the right one selected here. And away we go. So that's 40,000 in about 16 minutes, 17 minutes. Take my cruise control off there. There we go. Go ahead and spool our drive again. Thankfully we've got calibration is spooling at the same time here. Quantum travel's been a little dicey recently. It seems to be working quite nicely on this server, so we won't worry too bad about that. Alright, so we're trying to locate the monitors now. Head out to... There we go, locate monitors, destroy monitors. Okay, good. So they are going to be out this direction. Get out to the marker here and hopefully find them a little quicker. There we go, so probably one of them right here. Potentially two of them right there, actually. I'm going to say... Yep, one right there. We'll go ahead and zoom past this one. Ooh, 1, 2. Good. Let's go ahead and see if we can find the last one here quickly. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Two, three, 1, 2. Try for either of these, I guess, and just see. Nope, those are all... Ooh, goodness. They're getting a little happy with their with their missiles. A little early for that, boys, don't you think? Thankfully, they don't seem to be super accurate, so they're getting close, but no dice. Come on, come on. Nope, nope. Nope. Come on, let's find this last one. Guess it could be either of those as well. It's not that one. Can find this thing at some point. As always, the finding of the monitor is the hardest bit. Come on. Hopefully this is it. Nope. Nope. 7,000. I don't think it's either of these. Generally they are a little closer together. It's not that one. Not that one. It's not that one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and head out to this one. These, and as soon as we get out here, we'll scan again and just see perhaps it's farther out. Nothing there. Where's my quantum marker? We should have the monitor itself. Right there. Okay, so that kind of lets me orient myself. This one I think is probably going to be a most likely target. They kind of space out, one closer and two farther away, generally, kind of like a triangular pattern. There we go. Perfect. All right. So there's our last one. We should be able to get all three of these then within... Oh goodness, blew way past that one. Swap over to weapons. Not too worried about bad guys at this point, as they seem rather sparse. There we go, perfect, one down. And our upload is going, our upload timer. So go ahead and pop over here and get this one. Being locked, but not fired on yet. So once again, I'm just orbiting around here, as much in as I can. There we go. And one more. Oh, now they're starting with missiles. looks like they don't have the mantis here with this one. So perfect, and that's all three. 25 minutes. Might be time for one more here. Go ahead and we'll pull up the contracts manager, mercenary, legal monitors, microtech. Yeah, let's grab that one. So we're gonna have to stop at microtech anyway. Ooh. Oh, there we go, perfect. To end for the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll walk back over there. There we go. We'll see if we can get this. So obviously, probably going to be cutting this one close at 30 minutes. But that's a good 60,000 in 30 minutes there. Which, you know, that means if you can, you know, keep that up for, you know, the whole hour, and it appears that that's probably entirely possible. You should be able to pull down anywhere between 100 and 120,000 alpha UEC per hour. 1,000 kilometers. It's probably not the right one here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go out to the OMs because unfortunately the OMs appear to be at a different distance from the surface and don't really let you link with the other ones very well. Let's see here, OM1, yep, that should get me over to the last station here. Thank goodness they fixed the trespassing thing, because I always had the hardest time actually doing these when I first started playing Star Citizen, because I'd get within range of these things and you know, look for the monitors and everything, and then I would get myself a trespassing crime stat and end up in, you know, hunted down in jail. And that kind of turned me off to doing those, but they've fixed this since then, so that you don't immediately get a crime stat when you are inside the radius of the station, the comm array, and instead you can, you know, look around for, oh goodness, you might have a little bit of trouble on this one because I don't think it's going to load in correctly. Okay, it is saying locate monitors, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll get started on that. And hopefully, nope, that one's going to be not it. Same for that one. These are all soft deathed as well, so okay, yep, so we should have those two, and this one hopefully will be the pattern for these. Those two sitting out next to each other to me is a good indication that they are, no, it's not that one. That's probably them, so I'm going to go ahead and pop out to this one. We'll see if we can find the singular one first. No, that's another prospector. Oop, hang on, what was that? Destroy monitors. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pop out to these two, because I'm pretty sure those are going to be the two monitors, and then we'll see if we can track down the last one. something not right here. Okay, yeah, this is a little far from the tech. Go ahead and find this. So we've hit our 30-minute mark. So technically it's 60,000 that we've made because we did get the 3 missions completed. We've made it to the comm array. Now we've just got to locate these monitors. There's one. Hang on. It's kind of strange. Finally had things load in properly.
Radar contact. Radar contact.
But since we're out here, we're going to go ahead and get these 2 tagged and destroyed. Come on. This game sometimes is a little infuriating. Hang on. That's probably not in your best interest, mate. Considering I can both outfly you and outturn you, I'd advise against engaging. But unfortunately, for him, of course, it doesn't look like he's going to take that advice. So we'll go ahead and get this guy knocked out. Freelancer Misk. The Aurors, of course, are quite capable of taking them out, just given their ability to maneuver much better. Goodness, they've got quite a bit of hull health. The server lag to catch up. There we go. Perfect. Alright. So here's this one. Still not tagging, unfortunately. So I'm going to see if we can go ahead and just do all of these. And take a chance. There we go. That we missed this one. Goodness. Yeah, shut up already. I know, we've got missiles coming. There we go. There's the second one. Go ahead and open up on this one. Shields down on one face already. Not going to get distracted by the guy flying around out there. Oh, and we've had our missiles off and back on again. And ooh, they are still bugged. Got the last one. Not sure if these are actually here or not. This one's, yeah, there's that one already. So we're gonna have to go. Goodness. I'm really starting to struggle with this thing now. Let's go see if... Nope.
Radar contact.
There we go, and there's the last one. Perfect, so we should have no issue
Radar contact.
getting this taken out.
Radar contact.
Assuming, of course, that we don't get killed by any of the missiles flying around. Should be able to get this. No issue. Got that one flared off. Both our guns are working again, so... There we go. Alright. And that is all 3 of them. So we've made 80,000. It's taken 36 minutes. And that is quite a haul. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll leave this one here for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Ta-ta.